So that is it. The tour has ended. Everybody's going home. Going home happy, though, it seems now. You see here, that's the problem with the whiteboard. It's a one-shot deal, or else you're going to get this. So you see, we got stars and highlights all over the place. You see, you got number line circled. What's going on with that? We got bongs and emojis in 2001. Carini gets a bong and an LOL from Fishman. Tube gets a bong with a jam in the first set. Ghost really gets us started. You see here, I got 555 with an asterisk, but let's just never mind that. We got the Farmhouse opener, which, look, not everybody was inside the gates yet. So the Farmhouse opener, no big deal there, Then you get the 555, water in the sky. Don't be confused. There was no water in the sky. Maybe they're trying to get some water in the sky. Maybe they're trying to work a little Phish mojo there for the area. Ghost now. Look, we've been waiting on the big ghost this summer. Tonight it comes in the first set, perhaps the ghost of the summer. We get the first ass handed of the night, the second ass handed of the tour. Coming down here, the third and probably the best version we got all summer. Fishman was tight on this one, and at this point it was an ass fest. We got the Sloth and Martian Monster in there as well. Reba. You may have heard, not a Reba guy, but look at this. Even Reba gets a highlight tonight. There was no whistle, but damn, the Reba jam. The build into that. Trey just letting loose. Tube, as I said, gets a jam tonight with the bong. Finally get the tube jam, and lo and it comes in the first set. Wolfman's brother, not disappointing at all. Getting the star that it deserves. A California Love tease. Walls of the Cave included more teases. I don't know. They teased something in Walls of the Cave that was not California Love. Trey giving out a pick on the webcast again. I don't know. That kid that got the pick tonight looked like he could be a chomper to me. A chomper in the making for sure. So then now we're on to the second set. If you were wondering, were all the jams that were to be had, did they go down in the first set? Well, this right here is your second set opener with emojis, with a bong. Jams were to be had in the second set here. More California Love teases. 46 days over from the first set into set two with a jam. Piper with a jam, obviously. Twist with a jam, but no woos tonight in Twist. At least not that anything that was heard on the webcast. Then we get number line, I suppose. Look, you got numbers, you got numbers, you got numbers. Then you get it backwards down the number line. You get an LOL from Fishman in the Carini. Claims Carini had his ass handed to him. Harry Hood, boom, ending strong. Well, we're not ending strong there. We got Loving Cup. We'll just say boom, ending strong with Harry Hood. The British invasion portion of the night was, in fact, snuck in the middle of this big jam fest. Encore, Paige's favorite song, Sleeping Monkey. Tweez a reprise encore with an ass reprise in there as well. And then Trey saying something in there. I'm not buying into Trey's bullshit about Googling whatever. I don't know what the fuck he was up to there, but it had nothing to do with Sleeping Monkey, I assure you of that. And that does it, man. Hopefully take two went better. We had a little problem with the autofocus there. So, guys, thanks for watching this summer. Give me a big thumbs up if you've enjoyed them, and I guess we'll see you in about a month or so. Boom. You can also check me out on the social media. That's at FZappa20. We're also at KevinKPP. Facebook, you know the deal. All right, guys. You know what the fuck you can do with an aluminum tube?